Hi, how are you? Today we're going to be talking about life after Circadium.
She'll grow up and put on her suits and try to change the world.
Let me just start off this video by saying I have had a cold for the last week and I am really congested, so that's why I sound like that. Alright, today's video. I got a comment from Julissa, who's one of my wonderful community members here on CircusBliss, and they have commented so many nice things in the past, and they also were the inspiration behind this video, and they are also the inspiration behind the video that you're watching currently. For a video suggestion of can I explain what I plan on doing after I graduate at Circadium. So, great question, great timing, of course. Now, I have 3 weeks left of graded Circadium classes, and then we go into end of year show creation with our guest director. And that will go until just the first week of June. I graduate on June 4th. So it just started April, May. I'm 2 months away. I have 2 more months of Circadium, and I have been in this program for 3 years. Really quickly, those who don't know, I am currently living in Philadelphia, going to Circadium School of Contemporary Circus, which is a 3-year professional program for circus artists. So, yeah, I've been here for 3 years. I live all of my school year in Philadelphia, and then during the summers, I go and live in Tennessee. Quick little backstory about me for those of you who don't know. I don't know what these hands are. A quick little backstory about me is that I am from Tennessee. I moved to Philly right after high school to attend this vocational college program. So I've only lived in Tennessee and in Philadelphia. Now, what do I plan on doing after I graduate? Let's talk about it. I'm going to be getting a diploma of circus arts, which is granted in the state of Pennsylvania. Now, this is interesting because my school is in the process of getting accredited, which is really exciting. So I will be graduating from a soon-to-be accredited program, which is great, kind of ups the street cred a bit. But also Circadium is the only circus school in the US that grants diplomas. I will be staying in Philadelphia until July, so for the month of June after I graduate, because I'm contracted at my teaching job right now to teach through June. Then in July, I am moving back to Tennessee. Surprise! Not a surprise. This is not new news. I've talked about it before, but yes, I am moving back to Tennessee. Now, in the current climate, politically and just in the world, Tennessee is a tough spot. They're doing a lot of wrong things right now, legislation-wise and just socially. And you just saw a little bit of my Tennessee come out. I'm just kidding. We're not all stupid over there. Wow, let's restart. I am moving back to Tennessee. I realize that there are some challenges with that state. Currently, historically, in the future also. You know, I am born and raised Southern. That's a lie, I was not raised Southern. I am born Southern, and it's my home state. I do not agree with 99% of things that go on in that state, but I also know that you have to be the change that you want to see. And I want to move back and make positive social justice change. I want to make positive ways for the circus community back in Tennessee, for the art community back in Tennessee, and I want to make activism work that really changes the dynamic and status quo of that space. The main reason that I'm moving back is lifestyle-wise. Here in Philadelphia, of course, I'm in a giant city. I have to pay rent, I have to deal with a lot of other life stressors, and when I move home to Tennessee, I will be moving back onto my parents' property. My parents were very intelligent. They bought a big chunk of land way back when, and now they allow any of their children to come and live on it, which is fantastic. And that support is going to really skyrocket my career even further than it already has, because I am going to get the opportunity to go home and have my own section of a property to live on and grow that I'm not going to have to pay rent for. So also I'm just like, I love my parents. If you're any type of, follower of mine, you will know that I am like obsessed. I love my parents to death. My mom is like my best friend, my whole world. And so, of course, I want to be close to family. There's like all these different bullet points. As you know, I am extremely connected to my companion animals. Here in Philadelphia, I've been lucky enough to have my ESA Liddy live with me, which has been great for my mental health. But I also have 3 other cats and a dog, Cobalt. But yeah, I will be full-time taking care of my 4 cats and a dog again. So I am really excited to be back on what my dad calls a cat farm. They're all rescue. Anyway, so animals, family, finances. I'm gonna not have to pay rent. Right now I'm paying my own rent in Philadelphia, and it's just, I like where I live here in Philly. I'm really fortunate to have the place that I have for the price that I have it, but in my opinion, it's like rent is just money out the door going to someone else. It's not building yourself up. And so I'm kind of going to be homesteading a bit. Fun fact, and a very important part of this video and my future, is that when I was 17 years old, I got it in my head that I was going to buy a tiny house. So if you guys don't know, I own a tiny house. I used up all the money I had saved up until that point, and I had a loan from my parents. And so we bought this tiny house, we put it on their property. So now I have a tiny house that's mine now as a 21-year-old, and it is 175 square feet. It's itty bitty, but it has everything a house would need. Bathroom, kitchen, bed, electric, water, all the stuff. And I absolutely love it. But this is just one small part, and this video is already getting long, so let's keep it going. So again, if you watch my channel, you guys will know that I have a partner, Anthony, and we are both life partners and also circus partners. We are a partner acrobatics, wow, talking is weird, partner acrobatics duet. And we have spent the last 3 years here at Circadium together. We're in the same class. We will both be graduating in June. And we work together and we live together. We're roommates here in Philadelphia. So Anthony supposedly is going to be moving to Tennessee. At the end of July, I have some circus camps scheduled in Tennessee. And if you guys remember, last summer he came to visit me and work those camps. And he has very wonderfully decided to come help me with those camps again this year, because Anthony and I are a business partnership, which is the main driving reason of why he's going to move, because we are no good for each other as a partnership in acrobatics if we are in different states. Clearly, to perform together, to work together, to make circus content together, we have to be in the same space. Now, he is from Arizona and I'm from Tennessee. We both met in Philadelphia. He has expressed that there's not a huge circus community in Arizona for the type of work that we want to make. And Tennessee actually does have a pretty booming circus community, and I have a lot of connections. Anthony did not come from a circus background, but I did. I was working in the circus industry from the time that I was 15. So I have a lot of connections back home, and it just makes sense for us, once again, financially and business-wise, to move where we have contacts already. And I have contacts already to get us both jobs right off the bat out of school. I, in Circadium, took the founding artist path. In the 3rd year, when we do career planning, it kind of talks about what kind of artist you want to be. So there's like a gig artist that does gigs, an audition artist that goes auditions and becomes part of a show, or this third category, which is founding artists. And these are artists who make work. So they don't want to be hired by someone else, but they want to create their own work. And that's the pathway that I chose. And so I want to write shows, direct shows, and be a creative force. So I'm going to make stuff, basically. But yeah, I'm going to be putting a lot of energy into YouTube, which is exciting for everyone watching. Thank you for supporting me. I absolutely love this type of expression. And it's been really exciting because I'm in the home stretch of my college program, but I've gotten definitely homesick recently. And so getting to watch all of my vlogs from last summer and like my travel vlogs with my mom, it's just a really great experience to be able to like go back and see the timeline of it all. But you guys have been here for everything. I've had this channel since before I even came to Circadium. And you guys have seen it all. And you're going to continue to. And I think that's so fun and sweet. So yeah, I'm going to be making circus work, making other types of creative content. I'm going to get far more into the poetry community again. For those of you who don't know, when I was in high school, I was very, very enmeshed in the poetry and spoken word community in Tennessee. So I will be fully diving back into that. I love performing spoken word and writing poetry, and I'm hoping to become published with my poetry and my writing soon. So I will keep you guys up to date on that. I will be continuing to do tons of activism, but like social justice and animal rights and all the things that I feel very strongly about. And I'm going to focus a lot on my sustainability. If you guys don't know, I'm vegan and low waste, and I love my lifestyle that I'm trying to go into. So I'm really excited to get to be in Tennessee and start living off the land more and, you know, teaching myself and becoming more educated on things like off-grid living and like rainwater collection and solar power and all of that awesome stuff. I'm very excited. So the content will keep coming, and then as Anthony, if Anthony moves, you know, there'll be tons of partner acro content. I'm going to be performing again because I'm going to have the opportunity to do gigs a lot more and making and performing shows. So you guys should see a lot of content of like, come to work with me, behind the scenes of a show rehearsal vlogs. I'm really excited, and I'm gonna keep the content fresh. There's gonna be tons of things to make videos about, and you guys can see how my career progresses after Circadium. You know, I wasn't gonna come here. There's pros and cons to going to circus school. I could make 100 videos about that, which I probably will end up making a lot of videos after I graduate about my experience, because there are certain positive and negative things that I have been waiting to talk about until after I'm out of the program, because, you know, when you're in something, you don't want to, sometimes you don't want to rock the boat until you're out on your own waters. But yeah, there will be tea to spill and also just fun memories to talk about. I'm extremely excited for PostGrad Life. It's been a really hard journey here. It's been a really difficult path, and honestly, I can't believe that I'm almost done. It still feels just as hard to get through these weeks, but in 3 weeks I will not have graded classes, and then in 2 months I will be performing my end of year show and walking to get my diploma. At graduation, I'm getting emotional, and I haven't gotten emotional about this stuff yet. And I'm going to do it alongside my best friend, and I'm going to have my family to support me. And, you know, the world is really hard right now. There is so much stuff going on, and sometimes it can be easy to think that this work is irrelevant in, you know, the distress, because there's so much going on in the world right now. And, you know, paying to go to a school where you dress up like a clown and you do handstands every day. Sometimes it feels insensitive in a way to the harsh realities of our world, but this is just a medium for expression. Circus is a way to communicate with one another, and I plan on using my knowledge and my abilities to make changes. And I think at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. And that got really deep and was very long-winded, but in short, I will be moving back to Tennessee. I'll be coaching, making circus art, and trying to better the world around me. I love you all so much. Once again, Julissa, thank you for this video suggestion. I hope it answered the questions. If you have any more questions about life after school or any questions for me at all, put them down in the comments. I will be happy to respond or even maybe make a whole video about your comments. So if you have any video suggestions, also pop those down below. If you want to reach out to me privately, you can always DM me on Instagram. I'm really good about responding on Instagram. Or any of my other socials are down below. My website also has information about how to get in contact with me. So yes, thank you for watching. If you made it all the way through this video, I know it was long. Hopefully Editing Bliss will have condensed it and made it interesting to watch. But that's that. I will see you every day on YouTube Shorts, every Wednesday for a full-length video, every Sunday for a live stream, and yeah. I hope you have a great week. I love you.
This little daisy girl wasn't made to break.
Look at this makeup. Sunday live stream got to help me put this makeup on. Yeah, shout out to my live stream viewers. Y'all want anything from the gas station?